Alright people, just a quick lunch break video here because I'm so excited about the news that dropped at Adepticon about the new season of Warhammer Underworlds. Here is Wyrdhollow. I'm not really sure I'm that hot for the name, but that's what we've got to work with. But what I am really hot for is the fact that magic seems to be back, and that has been coming for a long time. Magic has always been this underdeveloped theme, never really ticked. Maybe apart from like early Nightfall times when magic was pretty strong, when the storm-sized Cursebreakers dominated the meta, but that was a very, very limited amount of time. So magic has been sorely needed to have a major bump in power here and prevalence, just. So let's look at what we have to work with here. So the first close-up here is this fellow, who is one of the non-leader members of the Stormcast team. The Warband consists of 3 fighters, so back to 3-man Stormcast Warbands. Celestus and Sandires had 4 members, including those beasts, right? Next up we see a shot of the entire Warband here. Very cool. I really like the hooded leader here. Really cool pose and really good face for once. We've seen some derpy faces for the Stormcasts previously here. Next up we see the leader for the Siege Warband, I take it. And I pray to the dark gods that these guys will be good, because, I mean, the ISO 9 is one of the conceptually coolest warband in the entire history of Warhammer Underworlds, but they weren't really good. Some people made them work, but that's really a masochistic move. These look awesome, all those maws and jaws and swirlies, I love it. Really looking forward to game test these guys, right? Probably 3 beasts and maybe a non-beast companion to the leader, I'm not sure. And here we have some really interesting news. This is Domitan, Eye of the Storm, the leader for the Wizard Warband, or both are probably Wizard Warband, but the Stormcast Wizard Warband. So, it says level 1 Wizard here, but it also says on the magical attack that it's ranged to 2 channels, 1 damage. Previously, how many dice you roll in attack has been decided on what wizard level you are, but it doesn't seem to be the case anymore. And I like this change. So we are not depending on having level 2 wizards to be accurate. So I guess the wizard level only really matters when you cast ploy spells or gambit spells. So this is a new thing, and that's very exciting news. So will be very interesting to see how this develops. The rest of his stats is okay. It's 3 move, 1 shield for health. Maybe inspires 2 shields. Let's hope he does. Then it'll be like Stormsires. He has the same attack profile in the melee option as Stormsires as well. So very similar there. The Inspire mechanic is very interesting. It seems to be a really egomaniac. So inspires after another friendly fighter has done an activation, but then they uninspire. And he also inspires alternatively when the other guys are dead. So that's an interesting way to inspire, right? Then we'll get to see 2 cards for the Tzeentchian Warband and 1 for the Stormcast Warband. To the left here is an upgrade, restricted to the Changer. Maybe multiple fighters are Changers, I don't know. This fight's attack action have Grievous, it's nothing exciting. Then we have a spell here in the middle. If cast, it casts on 1 swirly, so like middle of the road accuracy. Choose 2 enemy fighters in the same territory, push each chosen fighter up to 1 hex closer to the other chosen fighter. If the chosen fighter are now adjacent, stagger the chosen fighters. Doesn't seem particularly strong, but that's probably an objective evolving around the stagger. Then we have an end phase here for the Tzeentchian Warband. Scores an end phase if the value of the objectives your Warband holds adds up to 9 for 2 glory. Seems a bit steep. Additionally, Warband if you hold 3 objectives. Yeah, could be interesting, right? Just gonna add in here that there probably won't be any beasts in this Warband, because the Blue Horror and the Brimstone Horror was not a beast. Demons are not beasts, and we seem to be evolving around holding objectives here, so it doesn't make sense for them to be beasts. Then we also get to see a close-up of the secondary fighter in the Tzeentchian Warband here. He seems like a mix of a Blue Horror and a Tzaangor. Really cool conceptual design there. Yeah, maybe he's level 1 wizard. Let's hope. And here's just another close-up of the 3rd fighter in the Stormcast Warband. Probably least excited about this one. Just doesn't seem very interesting pose-wise. But it looks fine, right? No derpy face at least. And here's a close-up of the 2 new boards, I guess. So very similar to the Gnarlwood boards. It's the same setting, obviously, but just even deeper. And yeah, looking for any new features here. I can't really see any new features like new like tokens or new counters and stuff like that. Seems like it's evolves around the same rule set. And finishing off the video, here is a shot of the box. Looks pretty good. I like the dynamic colors here. Yeah, really nice. And I'm looking forward to playing this one. My poor wallet. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment on your thoughts and hopes, maybe fears, about the new season. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell button as to not miss out any further content here on the channel. Take care,